Two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacy and one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. The forwards for them, Bridges and Johnson. Chris Paul is out there with Booker, and it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Paul. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Paul. Ayton, the screen. 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And as a defender trying to stop the drive, Chris Paul shifts gears so well, it's hard to beat him to the spot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first free throw is good.
And it's interesting looking back at past drafts. Chris Paul taken 4th overall, but will be the clear #1 in a do-over.
And so Paul nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And the pass to Bledsoe. Williamson with it. He's guarded by Johnson. Outside, ball. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Suns. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head coach of the Pelicans. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Ball. Here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. Ayton kicks to Booker. Over Bledsoe. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That one goes in.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Here's Williamson. The Suns getting the bucket. The rebound by Johnson. And here is Paul. The drive by Booker. And they pick up 2.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Pass to Williamson. Knocked away. And stolen by Booker. Paul outside. Bridges sets the screen for Paul. The teardrop falls in.
One of his signature moves right there. CP3 has perfected the art of creating off the drive.
Bledsoe outside. Passes it to Williamson. Over Johnson. And the Pelicans miss again.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Bridges finds Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And it's Williamson missing.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Here's Booker. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here's Johnson. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. Opening day upon us, Steve. Are you as excited as I am for the new season?
I am, Kevin. Just thinking back when I was a player, you can't wait to try out that new move. You can't wait to play with your new teammates. And I want to get a chance to get my eyes on these new rookies.
And that one falls for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Timeout. Down by 12. And first timeout of the game called for New Orleans. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line. And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker, coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 26 points a game last year. 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Johnson. He had 10 points in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. Six on the shot clock. Booker with no one around. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. Booker's got 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Ball kicks to Hayes. New Orleans moving it around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, they're having a lot of success from mid-range in the first half. Always nice to have that jumper to fall back on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
He's off on the first. He doesn't get the second one. And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 17-4 run right now. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Ball with it. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento. And it's Williamson missing.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Over Hayes. And it's Ayton missing. For New Orleans, their last game a loss to the Kings, and it's Ball in the corner. Offline with his 3. Phoenix leading by 15, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Well, a chance here to check out Chris Paul. He's coming off an excellent season. 4th in free throw percentage 13th in steals, and he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset. Now, Williamson. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Bledsoe for three. Good D by Booker. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Now Bridges. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Over Hayes. Bridges shot. Good.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jackson Hayes. And a change for the Suns. Crowder's checked in.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Now, here's Ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. They could use a bucket. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Great recognition of the defense. Zion took what the offense gave him and knocked it down.
Ayton kicks to Paul. Knocks it loose. Williamson with it. Chris Paul covering. Outside, Ball. The dish to Ingram. With his first shot attempt. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Paul passes to Bridges. Shoots over Ingram. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Paul outside. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
Now here's Paul. He's coming off a 34-point game against Dallas. Ingram wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns leading by 13. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Ball dishes to Ingram, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
So for the Suns, Nader's checked in, and it's Carter in for Chris Paul. And so it's New Orleans with it. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Ingram. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
And he can't get the first one.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And Phoenix also making a switch. Moore is checked in for Booker. Good on the second free throw. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
And there's the drive. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. Pass to Moore. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. And so here's Phoenix, leading by 12. Ayton sets the pick for Carter. Stolen.
Yeah, leading here early, but turnovers have got to be a concern.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 5. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Awesome. Brandon Ingram typically isn't about the flash, but he showed it right there.
Moore outside. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Defended by Carter. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the lead is down inside single digits. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Here's Nader. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. It's deflected. They recover it. And it's Ayton missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Now the pass to Alexander Walker. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Carter. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part, having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Now here is Carter. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Here's Ingram. They trail by 7. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Crowder. Off with the layup. New Orleans has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And the basket is good. Ingram's got 7 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Can't connect from short range. DeAndre Ayton, he has been the guy making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over. Over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. When it comes to the art of providing leadership, CP3 had this to say.
The guys on the team already tell me I talk too much a lot. You know, I'm constantly talking on the court. I'm a communicator, and I feel like it's hard to go wrong when you're communicating.
Well said. He does a great job of keeping everyone involved and on the same page.
And Kevin, he practices what he preaches. He plays the right way and motivates his teammates to do the same.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Ball. Zion Williamson is out there with Hart. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Now here's Booker. His last outing, he had 24 points. On the wing, Booker launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got 10.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Here's Bledsoe. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento. Phoenix leading by 3 to the left side wing. Johnson outside. Bridges passes to Crowder. Kicks it to Booker. Excellent D there from Ball.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Bledsoe. And the Pelicans miss again.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Crowder, a screen on Williamson. Stripped away. Hart kicks to Ball. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns leading by 3. Crowder finds Booker. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Ball against Crowder. And off the glass. That one's good. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
Very creative with the ball in his hands. Lonzo breaking ankles out there.
Out to the right wing. Galloway taking his time here. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Williamson with this screen for Ball. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Hayes, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And Phoenix also making a switch. Paul's checked in. So we can't get either to fall.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
and they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And here's Bledsoe following the three from Chris Paul. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
That free throw, no good.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
And the second free throw, good. Suns leading by 3. Paul surveying the floor. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Passes it to Hayes. Bledsoe outside. And he drives in, and the jam by Bledsoe.
And this is the ferocity that Bledsoe plays with. He's not content with the layup. He wants to make a statement.
Johnson finds Crowder. Back to Johnson. The pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Bledsoe outside. Outside, Ball for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
On the wing, Johnson. Paul outside. Now here's Crowder, guarded closer. Ball against Booker from deep three-point range. But they'll get another chance. Johnson kicks to Booker, stolen by Ball. It's good. This game is all even. Ball's got 9.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
Pass to Booker from the arc. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Devin Booker is second. Chris Paul fourth.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Here's Williamson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game. And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
And it's Williamson missing. Phoenix leading by 3. Paul dishes to Booker. Bledsoe with the defensive effort.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Hayes down low, defended by Bridges, and that one is good. Hayes has got his second basket of the night.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
To the paint, stolen by Ball. Down low, here's Hart, and he dunks it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Williamson, the pass to Bledsoe. Williamson left side. Outside for Bledsoe. The three-pointer, no good. The Suns trailing. And here is Paul. 9 points in the game so far. Crowder, the pass to Paul. And here's Booker. He's covered by Ball. 4 on the clock. Fires the three. Phoenix, no good that time either. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for New Orleans. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Williamson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
And the first one at the line is good. Your son, Cole, Greg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Passes it to Nader. And Moore kicks to Nader. Ayton in the high post. Working on Hayes. Here's Paul. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
CP3 stop and go. Drew the foul on that play.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
First one falls for him. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. New Orleans in the lead. Carter pulls it in. Phoenix has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Nader, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Nader's got his first points in this one. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Ingram, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
This is why you take strength training seriously. Ingram may not have converted that earlier in his career.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And that one falls for Ingram.
It's so fun to see Brandon Ingram evolve. He's a true student of the game, and each year he keeps improving.
Carter down low. The shot off that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Alexander Walker. High arcing shot. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Suns trail by 4. Paul with the ball. He's got 10. Hernan Gomez is checked in for New Orleans. And Phoenix also making a switch. Langston Galloway's checked in for Chris Paul. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Brandon Ingram. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged 24 per clip, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
Now here's Ayton. He had 10 points in the win against Dallas. Carter, the pass to Nader. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Pelicans leading by 4. Now Ingram. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
For New Orleans, they have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far. Ingram. Oh, good on the free throw. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Shot clock at 6. Lets a floater go. And that one drops.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
.129 left to play here in the second quarter. Carter looking around. There's the pass to Galloway. Now Ayton. The 11-footer. And it's good off the glass. And that's 12 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Now here's Ingram. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
And here are the Suns now. The Pelicans make their last shot. Back to Galloway. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
.40 seconds left in the first half of the game. Ayton a screen. And Moore kicks to Ayton. Just 3 to shoot. Carter inside the 3-point line. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Galloway has got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Ingram. He's covered closely. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Carter. for three. Ingram. No good on the last second attempt there.
Good job by Langston Galloway staying on balance on the defensive end and contesting that shot.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pelicans ahead, up by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He had 14 points and 3 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Well, we can't look past the work that their reserves have done tonight. There was a big difference between the teams in terms of points off the bench, and that could be a big factor in close games. When you can lean on your bench for offense, it's a nice advantage.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens. Running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. New Orleans in the lead, setting the floor for the Suns. Johnson and Ayton are the inside pair. Booker and Bridges are the wings. And it's Paul in at the 1.
And the speed of Ingram makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls, constantly keeping them guessing.
On the wing, Booker, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. Pass to Bridges. Ayton, a screen on Ingram. Driving inside. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Bridges.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Booker the pass to Johnson. That ties it up.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Ball. He's got 9. Bledsoe outside. Inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Ayton. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That free throw, no good.
They aren't making anything at the line today. This is a team that struggles at the line.
He's off on the second.
What you respect about Zion, he's not trying to flex on everyone. He sees the big picture on the court and in the public eye.
Outside, Ball. He kicks to Williamson. And stolen by Booker. Johnson in the corner. Back to Booker. Pass to Paul for the lead. Bledsoe with the rebound. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for New Orleans. He dishes it to Ball. For the 3, That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Reliable three-point shooting is so important. Lonzo works hard to deliver that for the team.
Passes to Booker. Over to the left wing. Bridges against Ingram. Bridges misses. Pelicans leading by 3. Outside, Ball. For 3, Ingram. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker. Ayton's got 14 points for the game.
And he's just bullying his way around the paint. Ayton with those broad shoulders and that great strength.
Here's Williamson. He's got 5. Now here's Ball. Over Paul. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Love when Lonzo looks to shoot from the mid-range. The assertiveness is good to see.
The pass to Booker. A 3-ball. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
He has done everything possible to keep his team in this one. What a performance from him.
Williamson finds Ingram. Williamson with a screen for Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Great to see Ingram forcing the issue, dependable at finding ways to get to the stripe.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. And that one falls for Ingram. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hart's checked in. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Both free throws, good for Ingram. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Ball against Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
At his size, Chris Paul is used to getting contact on his shots. He has really spent a lot of time learning how to finish despite getting bodied.
Bledsoe passes the ball. Here's Hayes. Back to Bledsoe. Over Booker. Rejected by Booker. Ball against Ball. Crowder a screen on Ball. Ball finds Bridges. Good chance here for Booker. And 2 more.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
Crowder with the steal, and it's blocked. And here is Ball. He's got 14. Ingram outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
He's on a roll. Brandon Ingram believes he's one of the best scorers in this league, and he is showing it tonight.
For 3, Booker. The shot, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Hayes. And the shot goes in. Hayes has got his 3rd basket of the night.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Outside Crowder. Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here's Ball. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Paul passes to Ayton. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Free throw no good for Ayton.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
Ejuan Moore is checked in for the Suns. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. At the top of the key, Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And yes, it's good. That's now 22 points for Brandon Ingram. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Moore outside. The kick out to Crowder. 5 to shoot. His three-pointers off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And it's Ayton with the rebound. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Crowder. Pass to Moore. It's up a 3. No good there. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Defended by Crowder. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in this game. Booker outside. To the inside. It's deflected. Ingram with the steal. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now here's Ingram. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Ingram. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
All right, a chance to see some stats for Jay Crowder. Some last season stats for him. Last year, averaged 10 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the calls.
Here's Bridges. It's deflected. To the middle. Here's Hart. Out to Ingram. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Booker. For the lead. And Ingram lays it in. Ingram's got 24.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Booker finds more. Ayton with it. Here's Crowder. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Booker. Buries it down low. Booker's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
The pass to Alexander Walker. Now Hernangomez. Defended by Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Booker with it. He's got 21. And the call will be against Hernangomez. That's his first foul. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Williamson is checked in for Ingram. And the Suns here with a different look. Pass to Nader. 6 on the shot clock. Carter outside. The feed to Crowder. The Suns need to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Williamson. Here's Alexander Walker. He has 5. Back to Williamson. 6 to shoot. The 3. They get it back. Pass to Hart. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Now it's a 4-point New Orleans lead.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here's Johnson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Here's Alexander Walker. Passes it to Williamson. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Defended by Carter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
46 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Johnson. Covered by Williamson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. There's the pass to Hart. Takes a three. Carter pulls it in. Suns trail by 6. Pass to Crowder. Now Carter. Back to Crowder. Williamson with the block.
The timing and reach on display. Zion is unreal at coming up with rejections.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Suns trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
They've got Hart. Bledsoe is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Williamson. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 5. Down low. That's the Pelicans 5. That shot wide open.
With the basketball in hand, no one is more patient than Paul. Waits for his man to break free.
Here's Bledsoe. Softly drops in the floater. That's 7 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Crowder sets a screen for Paul. Going inside, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And have to be careful guarding Paul. He's superb at finding ways to get defenders to initiate the contact.
And that one falls for Paul. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. And the Suns making a change here. And both free throws good from Paul. Now here's Ball. To the paint. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. "60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock.
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half, 0 turnovers, but since the break, he's been a disaster.
Johnson kicks to Paul. Stolen by Ball. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And even on his catch and shoot jumpers, Bledsoe has a nice touch. Doesn't seem to lose his feel at all.
Here's Paul. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Hernan Gomez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. And he lays it straight in. And it's an 8-point Pelican lead.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Ball against Paul. Aiton a screen on Ball. Here's Paul. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here is ball. Pass to Williamson. Back to Bledsoe. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Paul passes to Ayton. Booker outside. Ayton a screen on Bledsoe. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
It's stolen by Johnson. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. Puts it up from 7. That one good for 2. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Ingram attacking.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And that one falls for Ingram. Suns trail by 9. Passes it to Johnson. On the wing, Booker. Guarded by Bledsoe. Ayton in the high post. Working on Hayes. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Free throw drops for Ayton. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And the pass to ball. Now here's Williamson. He's guarded by Johnson.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Now, here's ball. Feeds it to Williamson. And taken away by Johnson. And it's Paul penetrating. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. New Orleans leading by 3. Bledsoe outside. Lobs it up there for Ingram. Bridges with the steal. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Johnson. Booker against Bledsoe. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Ingram drawing the double team. Here's Hayes. All 3 off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Booker inside, guarded by Bledsoe. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Booker. Outside, ball. Here's Williamson. Johnson with the block. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. It's stolen by Johnson. Paul with the ball. Dishes it to Booker. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's now only a 1-point New Orleans lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside, Ball. Hayes trying to break free. Ball, no good. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Paul. Got a hand on it.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
Here's Paul. Here he goes. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Ayton missing. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. For 3, Bledsoe at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
Johnson, a wide open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Ingram. Count that bucket. Ingram's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Booker outside. Paul for 3. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Booker from the arc. And no good that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Bledsoe. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Ayton.
And for his position, Bledsoe probably as physical as any in our game. Clearly not afraid to challenge defenders.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns.
Timeout.
They trail by 6, and the Suns call time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Brandon Ingram.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He said, we're getting some looks on the 3, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence, guys.
Paul finds Bridges. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Poked away. Stolen by Bledsoe. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Bledsoe's got the ball.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Paul. The dish to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Kicks it to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Paul passes to Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Williamson. Poked loose. Down low. Here's Crowder. Not going to go that time. Good D by Williamson.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
That's good from Ball. Ball hits them both. Suns trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Phoenix calls timeout. Bledsoe against Booker. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Booker against Bledsoe. Ayton a screen on Bledsoe. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
You know he's kicking himself, and he might hear it from the coach at the next timeout.
Now here's Ingram. Williamson right side, takes the three. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Williamson's got the lead up to 11 now for New Orleans. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Booker looking around. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
It's the first, and that brings them to within 10.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Both free throws good from Booker. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Bridges against Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
With that impressive wingspan, Brandon Ingram can sure make plays above the rim.
Ayton a screen on Bledsoe. Booker inside, guarded by Bledsoe. No good from Booker. On offense here are the Pelicans. They're on a 17-7 run. Bledsoe against Booker. No good from Bledsoe. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 11-point game. Here's Booker. Pelicans with the rebound.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Pelicans.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Brandon Ingram.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Right side Crowder. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
Outside Ball. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition, trying to get defensive stops. And everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.